all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, I'm your host DJ Duss with my two co-hosts Silos and Bam Boo. How you guys doing, brother?
What's good? What's good?
Things are good, man. Just trying to figure out how to do the watch party here. There we go. Right. Anyways, we're going back to an original format of shooting the shit. We're gonna bring up a few topics, bring up a few of our special friends. But before we do that, we'll let people know that they can follow us on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. That's Shooting the Shit Podcast 1 on all three formats, man. That's all audio. If you want video, subscribe to our YouTube page. Same thing, man. Just type in Shooting the Shit. Or Facebook. If you're listening to it on Facebook, you already got us. Like our page. Check out all our videos. And if you forgot all that, man, check us out at www.shootingtheshitpodcast.com. All right, let's go. Both of our boys on. There's Jesse James and Carmen. How you guys doing, man?
What's going on, boys?
Good. How you doing, brother? You guys are good?
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
I'm great, man. Yeah. It's great.
Right. So how do you guys enjoying this what is it? What is it called? Part 2? What the
Phase
fuck's this
2?
thing? Phase 2?
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase
It's
2.
all right. It's like a little bit of things getting back to a somewhat of a reality.
I get
Something
that.
a little bit more normal, Stop being cooped up inside all the time.
The option of the patios are open, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys hit a patio yet?
Yep. I had a patio on Father's Day with my kids, and again with my buddy's birthday yesterday.
Carm, did you?
I hit a few, hit a couple. You got that social distancing thing going on. It's all right. Nothing crazy.
I do not like the patio situation.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
So it started on, I guess it was the Friday, right? It was a Friday, and I guess me and Mario and Darren went over to a patio, and him and I went in, and they gave us the whole spiel on the follow the arrows and make sure you go to the bathroom, do the circle around, right?
Yeah.
And I guess Darren was a little late, so he just popped in the patio. So we have a couple beers, and he wants to get his bill, so he pops his head into the door, and the bartender goes nuts, man. Back up! What are you doing? like this guy was like holding up like hostages with a gun. Like he's like, I want my bill. Like, back up. Do you follow the arrows? He's looking down. He's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, it still brings the awkwardness out. There's still that norm is not even close. Girl came with the mask.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I see it, man.
It's different. Yeah, it's not.
I see some people who are more relaxed about it, and some people are more nervous and stressed out about it. Like in terms of waitresses and waiters, I've seen both.
Can you guys hear anybody with the mask on properly? Because I can't.
It's muffled a little bit. It's a little muffled.
No.
I was like, bitch, you want my money? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. Like, I'd rather have a hand signal because at this point, I saw a woman with a mask and a shield. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Here we go. You know what I mean?
Some people take it to the extreme with the whole face protection. Like,
how about you got to protect the eyes though, so nothing goes into your eyes, right?
Is that what it is?
I like that shield. that they have. That's pretty cool.
And why is that? Tell me why.
Well, because you don't have to wear a mask and get you
can probably breathe a lot better. Obviously,
you can breathe a lot better, and you protect your eyes, your nose, your mouth, so all the entry points, right?
And then you can see the girl if she's pretty or not, right?
Exactly.
Transparency,
like
buddy. So now, are you judging people on the style of masks?
Yes, that's the new norm, right? I give her a hard 7.
What are you hiding behind there? You know what I mean? Yeah. What are you hiding?
Yeah.
You know? Oh. Yes, those bitches want your money, brother. That's all they do. We saw one yesterday. It was just like, I don't know. I just find it's still not. And okay, my question for the restaurant is, what the fuck's the difference between drinking and eating outside and drinking and eating inside?
I don't see any. Like, I don't.
Like, air circulation.
Just a close quarters
you
situation.
Fucking air circulation,
hold
bro.
on.
So if I cough like this, Carm, and the gust of wind smashes that table down there,
yes,
it's probably worse to be outside.
There's always that risk, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is no wind, it's just going to kind of float in the air. And then if people
when have you been outside?
But you know most restaurants have a great ventilation system, right?
Sure, but it's not going to suck it up right away, right? It's got to rise. It's got to get there. It's got to travel to get.
Don't worry, I got some shit for sale, guys. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
So, either way, I went
I probably
to,
used 4 of these.
hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Holy shit! Let me speak. I went
Oh,
to Gatineau.
oh, he has something to say, everyone.
Oh, my Lord.
Go.
I went to Gatineau. Take a picture.
Yeah.
I went to Gatineau to a restaurant there, and they gave me the choice: patio or inside. Inside.
He freezes when he has something to say.
Did he say peace out? I'm out of here.
Yeah, patio or inside? We didn't get to hear.
And the waitresses were taking off their mask. If you buy a bottle of Grey Goose,
Yeah.
they take off their mask for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Get the
yeah.
fuck out of here! And then you woke up.
No, I'm shit.
Yeah, but Gatineau is
It's like
a little
an
bit more
act-
lax than we are, right?
Is this like a la carte for like an escort?
I think
place
they're
or something?
like a
Take off
stage,
the mask.
a
I'm
little bit, a
going.
half a stage ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is too weird. And where's this? This is in Gatineau. You said,
I'm
right?
not giving them any business.
Yeah, it was Pig Owls.
Buffet. Two
Buy
beers
Grey
and a
Goose,
steak.
That's
take off
There
the
you
mask.
go.
That's gourmet buffet right there.
Buy 2 bottles of Grey Goose. They took off the mask and the bra.
But Carlos, yeah, that's the thing is the Quebec border is a lot more lenient though, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, gyms are open, I think. Gyms are open now.
Like is gym okay, but is it open or is it open with super restrictions?
Yeah, restrictions.
Like what?
But I've seen pics and it doesn't look like it's crazy restrictions. I just think stay 6 feet apart, clean off the equipment if you're using it.
The normal.
The normal shit. I think they're just on it. That's all.
I don't know. I think
Are y'all traveling back and forth easily between Quebec and Ottawa?
Yeah.
All in
Yeah.
Ottawa? Yeah.
I haven't been, so I don't know.
I have.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, I had to go pick up a case of beer last weekend.
I had to go pick up a case of beer for Joe.
That was the weekend before. All right, guys. I want to show you guys a quick video and let me know what you guys think. Hold on. Oh, there's Roni with a comment. He's living in Montreal right now. It's like, it's
Roni,
almost back to
Kiwan.
normal. Roni, well, now that we know you live there, sucker, guess who's sleeping over now? What's up, Roni? We're
What's he doing
coming.
in Montreal?
Yeah,
Roni Jabroni.
Roni, if you're still listening, man, let us know. Put a comment on. What are you doing in Montreal, bro? Let us know. But anyways, I want you guys to watch this video. I want us to comment on this, all right?
What's your name?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
It is you. So you're out of prison
Yes.
and you're comfortably shopping in Cub Foods as if you didn't do anything.
I wouldn't call it comfortably. I would just say getting necessities or helping.
I don't think you should have that right. I don't even think you should be out on bail.
I can understand.
I mean,
that.
how does it feel?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, you're not sorry. Like, you're literally outside here comfortably as if you didn't kill that man. Did you think that people weren't going to recognize you? Honestly, did you? You don't have the right to be here. You killed somebody in cold blood. You do not have the right to be here.
I'll get my stuff paid for.
No, we don't want you to get your stuff. We want you to be locked up. You're honestly in Cub Foods comfortably shopping out of prison. Like, do you feel any remorse for what you did? Do you?
Ma'am, I'm just going to grab my stuff.
This is the officer who was let out of jail today for shooting George Floyd. Or, I'm sorry, suffocating him. You're not going to be able to comfortably go around Minnesota like this. I pulled up the picture. I knew it was you. It's just like, he was there when they were killing him. And it's just like, this is crazy that you're here just thinking everything's okay. I mean, you don't want to apologize?
So what do you guys think about that? That guy was in jail for like less than 24 hours.
Yeah,
And some of them got to hit bail. Is that not insane?
Man.
absolutely. I got 2 questions.
Yes.
Who paid for his bail? How much was it?
I swear to God, I think it was like 750,000.
Yep.
Wow.
Right? He's a cop. I don't think he makes that kind of money.
That's what me and Bam talked about.
And 2, he said he's out getting necessities. He's got Oreos at his heads.
You saw that too?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, Oreos is a necessity.
What do you like? What's in this situation? Like, like there should be like I would love to know who posted his bail. Isn't that not just a
Yes.
you know what I mean? Oh, actually,
I couldn't even get bail for driving while suspended.
I believe you can put up like your home as collateral,
You can. I think you can.
right?
that's a
So,
lot of money still though. You need to have a big ass home though. Don't know.
Yeah, or it could be a relative.
It's percent.
that
Well,
did it for him.
it's a percentage, right? Percentage of the bail. So like 750,000, it's a percentage, and you're allowed to put up collateral.
Okay. Oh, to make up for it.
Yeah, they'll say in Canada it's bail or bond. Over there, I think it's just bondsman,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's a certain percentage, and then if they don't pay it, the bonds people have to pay the rest, and that's why they go after you. It's
Okay,
really
but
weird.
I never. Do you guys know? Okay, I know this is off topic a bit, but talking about a Bill's bond, like you know, like that idiot that had his own dog, the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you make any money doing that?
You get paid. You get paid like a finder's fee.
Yeah.
But you put up all this money, and then they can take off on you, and you're fucked.
No,
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
So what it is he fines people for the bails bond. So the bails people that do the bails are like, listen, I got a bail bond for this guy for this much money. If you find him for me, I'll pay you this much.
So he's a bounty hunter in that sense. Okay, but okay, now if you put, like, say if you're a bail bond person, how do you make any money off that scenario?
Yeah, that I'm not 100% sure. On
Now, I understand what you meant. You hunted down that guy to go save him some money. I get that.
Yeah.
But what about the guy that paid for him to get him? Like,
I'm pretty sure it's always
Well, because well, you know, when you pay for bail bonds, you don't get that money back when you pay for bail.
Mhm.
So you know, like,
okay.
yeah. So like, and then if it's a certain money that you pay, you don't get that back. So it sucks. That's why it sucks when you do something in the States. It's not, you don't get you have to pay. You get bail. You don't get cash or bond. Here's cash or bond. So you can
That's
put a bond up,
and
then if something happens, it just goes away.
Responsible. Yeah,
there you got to put up a fee of money
right off the
and
bat.
then you don't get that money back.
That's crazy. What were you gonna say, Carlos?
20%, I think.
They also charge interest for it, right? Just like
Big
everything
time.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I think if you skip if you're not paying, they have a right to reprocess whatever it is that you.
Yeah, or if they think you're breaking the law, they can actually pick you up and throw you back in jail to get their bond money back. Like,
well, with this cop here, this scenario here, do you find that, like, I understand that there's bail or bonds, or whatever the case may be. Do you find that he just, like, can't you not leave him in there just a little longer? Or, you know what I mean? Like,
that was a slap in the face. It's a little bit,
But he didn't look like he broke a sweat. His shaving was correct too. Like, he was, he looked good.
Courageous. He's very courageous, man, to be out.
He is, you know, like, and you know
so
what?
So relaxed about it too.
He did handle the situation correctly.
In that case, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get mad at her. He apologized. He said, you know, like,
what did he do? Did he do? Kill her?
Exactly.
Another question there, guys. Another question. Which one was he? Was he the third guy?
He's the one hiding behind the car.
Right.
He was one. There was three of them. He was one of them.
There was four.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So those two guys.
He wasn't the guy that was holding his. He wasn't the guy that had his knee on him.
That's right.
No.
That's the guy that should go to jail for life. The other two guys.
They all should go. They all should go.
They should. They should get something.
They all should get the same shit.
You're right. You're right.
I'm sorry.
You're right.
We all
So
supposed to do a job. So I'm gonna
I know.
sit there and watch you shoot somebody in the face. So I'm
Even
not
the
doing
guy
it.
with, even
You
the
never
guy with the
stood there-
camera. I
You
gotta
never
ask you
stood there
guys
and watched
something.
somebody, and then it went too far. You never stood there and watched somebody. So that time, like, you know, things get out of control, and so you're gonna go get in trouble for actually, you know. I see your point, Ben, but you know, like, have you been in a spot where you're, oh crap, is it going out of control? What do you do?
Okay.
You guys thinking?
I
It's
hear
the culture. It's the culture. That's gotta change.
I hear where he's coming from, but this is something getting out of control that just randomly happened. You train for this, bro. All of you are trained for this. So, and your training tells you you're not supposed to do that. So, me and you going out and you getting in a fight and you smashing somebody's head. I mean, that's shit. That shit just got out of hand. You get what I'm saying? Where all four of these guys been trained the same, know the same procedure, and they still let it happen.
Yeah, but it's, you know, again, mistakes happen all the time.
Well,
Mistake, three guys on one body, that's not a mistake.
Carlos.
Not a mistake.
I'm not defending the fact that this thing happened. It's sickening.
Yeah.
But if the guy who has his knee on his neck is the ranking officer, what are you going to do? It's just like Carmen's asking. The guy with the video, could he have done something?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys that. If you were the guy with the video,
citizens arrest because they're the ones with the weapon.
You can't.
Right. So the person's being detained. The guy I think should go. The guy who had this knees on this guy, on George, he should go get they should just literally slowly put him on the vice and keep on squeezing him a little bit. But the other guys, if they're lower ranks, I think this guy was not even a year in.
So you're telling me he can't do shit because his boss will get mad?
Yeah, a higher rank officer.
Interesting.
No, I think that's
but that's a culture thing. That's a cop culture thing, right? Don't question the higher rank officer.
You don't.
But in a situation like this, you got to say something.
It's not a don't question the officer. All three of you are participating in holding this man down. So you're all guilty, and you got one standing there watching it happen. Yes. You understand what I'm saying?
They're all guilty.
In charge or not in charge, somebody should have said something. You get what I'm saying?
What was your question, Carm?
My question. Well, first of all, what I want to say there is, in cop culture, is don't question the higher ranking officer, right? So that's what they were doing. They were scared. They should have all done something to stop them from doing that. Absolutely. So the cult culture's got to change. 100%. I think they're all idiots for not saying anything, doing anything. But the guy with the video camera, if you guys were in that position, how long would you have done something? Would you have?
Can I ask you guys a question? What would you think what I would do? And you guys were getting the knee on the back.
But
no, if it's a friend, it's a different story. That's why it's a different story.
If I have a chance to kick one of them, I probably would.
Right? If it was one of you guys, I would have done something.
Yes.
But
so not a total stranger? Yeah.
It's kind of questionable, but fuck. At a certain point.
You can't do nothing because the law states that you can watch them do their job from a distance, but any closer than that, you are breaking the law. You get what I'm saying? The law, everything they were doing, they was quote unquote supposedly in the right. The person that videotaped them was in the right because now it shows them doing their job improperly. You understand what I'm saying?
So the guys that were watching, do you think that they actually thought the guy was dying?
At one point, yes.
You think, yeah?
Yeah, at one point.
So?
Yes. Personally, for me,
I've seen it the whole time. I can't breathe.
Personally, for me,
he can't breathe.
But people say things like that, so the cops get off him all the time, right?
You saw the guy
with the video.
The guy on the video actually passing the fuck out.
Yeah,
his life still could have been revived at that point.
You got the guy sitting there with one guy got his knee on his neck, but the other two is hiding behind the car. You didn't know what's going on, so
I mean,
I get where you're coming from, but still,
I mean, it's still wrong.
Personally, for me, if I was this guy recording it, but call another cop.
But how long?
How long
time do you have?
You could call it a superior. You get in the states are allowed to ask for a higher ranked officer.
Yeah, but how many cops you gonna call to stand there and watch him do that?
Okay,
because that's exactly what they did.
No, I know, but at a certain point, the people outnumbered the cops.
Okay, now
that's a fault of the people. I hate saying it.
No, that's not the fault. That's not the fault of the people, bro.
A taser. When if I saw this guy getting knocked out at that point, maybe like Joe said, kicked him.
Big time.
Okay. Okay. So at that point, so now you want to jeopardize your whole life situation for a stranger, first of all, which most people in the world sit there and say, hey, be a good Samaritan, but sometimes we're assholes. We're like, well, that's some fucked up shit, and we keep on walking. I've done it.
True.
I'm guilty of it. You get what I'm saying? So
I think you've all done that before, yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's
But in that situation, now most of you, if there's a different type of black guy, that stereotype comes into mind, and you're like, oh, well, what the fuck did he do? That's the first thing to come to your mind. What the fuck did he do? Blah blah blah. And then now while you're figuring that out, half of the situation done happen already. You get what I'm saying? So. Now, if it was me, you might have responded a little faster because you know me. I know he didn't do shit.
That's right.
This is what's going on. People are sitting there like, what the fuck? We don't know him. What did he do? So the
Why
best
is it
thing they can
happening?
do.
Why
doesn't
is
matter
this
what he
situation
does.
happening?
So the best thing to do is videotape what's going on. You get what I mean? And I think that was the best thing they did. You know, the best
Now,
thing they could have did.
my question is, do you think that to become a police officer, there has to be some more training, mentally probably?
Mm.
You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? Because I find it's like a few-year course. They do a couple things. There's security guards that start, blah, blah, blah. And then it's sure they're doing the training. Sure they're, alert, physical, whatever the case may be. But are they psychopaths? Are you giving a psycho power and a gun and a badge?
Hold on.
So they try to say on-the-job training is the best training, but it depends on who's training them.
Well,
That's true.
no, you know what? To be a cop, you need to be a special person. You know what I mean?
It's not an easy job.
And that's a respectable profession. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to knock cops with this conversation that we having.
It's not about that.
No.
You know, what
Not all
it's
of
just it's just the way they've been trained and the procedures that they've been taught. You get what I'm saying? It's all geared up to certain aspects and pointing out certain races. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, because you're in a bad neighborhood, you need to treat them this way. You get what I'm saying? Because you're in the suburbs, you got to treat them this way. You get what I mean? And that shouldn't be. And that comes from the fact that the cop who's not harassing, the cop who's pulling people over in the black neighborhood lives in the suburbs. So he treats people in his own neighborhood differently than he would treat people outside his neighborhood. You understand? And that comes into play with the training. You get what I'm saying?
Well, listen, it's also the system, right? I'll give you an example here. Cops, I think sometimes if they're going to go pull somebody over and they see it's a beautiful, nice car and they think this guy's rich, they're like, shit, if I pull this over and I get into a big situation, I got to go to court or, I got to do all this stuff. They avoid it. it. I think that's in their mind as well, too.
Nope. Because if he pulled over a E-Class Mercedes-Benz with you driving, he's not going to bother you. But if I was driving that motherfucker, yeah. Wait, you see what I'm saying, Carl?
You know what they would say.
You're taking an extra step.
But this is
the culture.
Let's say they don't see the driver yet. They haven't seen the person.
So he rolls down the window and they go, bam.
So
they go, bam. Can you give Carm's car back?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But this is my point. When he pull you over and you walk into the car, the whole situation changed. The whole scenario changed. He could walk up, see you, and go, license and registration. Me, it's license and registration. Oh, I smell marijuana. Can you step out the fucking car? You get what I'm saying? And that's not right. You get what I mean?
Well, I got pulled over today, and I got a ticket today, and the guy treated me like I was trash on the side of the road.
Okay, to what degree?
Yeah, it happens.
To the degree? Well, he wouldn't let me explain what was going on. Why? All I did do, I didn't have my seatbelt on. That was it.
Okay.
Well, I'm in a big truck. I'm a work truck, and so I wanted to explain to him I didn't have my seatbelt on because when you hit a bump, I'm a big guy, and it pulls down on my stomach, and I'm on some diuretics, and I have to pee a lot, right? So pushes on my bladder, right?
Right.
Tried to tell, didn't want to hear. Just said, well.
But that's what court's for. That's why, right?
Yeah. He was tending to an accident. There's an accident that happened at that stop sign. He left that accident scene because he saw that I didn't have my seatbelt on. To deal with me instead of that. He wanted to give me a ticket right away. He didn't give a shit what.
It's quarter time.
Oh, of course. And then he didn't. He was ignorant. He was rude. He didn't.
Yeah, but he didn't rip you out of a vehicle, is what we're trying to say. He
jumped up and grabbed my seatbelt and what's this? And he started treating me like I broke, like I hit somebody, and then I'm bad. All I did was not wear my seatbelt. Okay.
So the question is, do you feel like he didn't do his job?
No.
He did his job. He did his job.
He did his job by giving me a ticket, but I think he could have did it a little differently.
Well,
there's no need,
That like I said, it all.
He wanted a quick ticket.
He
wanted a quick ticket for his quarter. But I going back to the environment and how they're trained. I dated a security cop, and the horror stories that she told me, a mall cop, were horrible. There's actual video, and I actually just saw it. Just because I see her image in it, I will not play it.
Okay.
But because I can't censor her face or whatever.
Okay.
So either way, there was 4 of them on top of one dude dragging him away.
So the one dude is the security guard.
No, the dude is a drunk.
Oh,
he was a drunk shoplifter. A shoplifter, and he was white. He got fucking token down, and that's not the only thing that she told me. She used to tell me, she was like, Once they go into the freight elevator, they have one that was called the blue freight. There's no cameras in that one. It's a free for all.
That's the one I want to be in with them.
That for them was a free for all. So they used to go take that elevator because there's no camera, and now it's their words against them. And sometimes they're fucking dicks.
Of
And
course.
they do stereotype.
Of course.
They stereotype like there's no tomorrow. Because they
Now, is there a difference? Is there a difference between stereotype and racism?
Nope.
Yeah, it's hatred. Racism is hatred toward. It's stereotyping because you hate.
There's no difference between the two, brother.
It's the same, but it's hate. Racism is hate. It's an extreme way of stereotyping.
Some dudes can stereotype people and not have a fucking hatred bone in their body. It's just because
that's all of us, man. That's all of us,
and that's what I'm saying. So, like, some people got hate in their heart, and most people don't. You get what I mean? So you can't tell until that interaction. You know what I mean? Yeah. And with cops, they already got the upper hand on you in the first place. So stereotyping you, and it's pretty much the same. It's like, well, how come you only pulled him over and told him to wait, and he came over here and snatched me out of my car? You get what I'm saying? If you look at the difference, it's crazy. Because if you think about it, those guys had no reason to pull that man out of his car, because they pulled George Floyd over. He was driving. You understand what I'm saying? As soon as George
was he driving? Was
yes,
it in the door and he came out?
Nope, he was in his car. When you see the video of him standing up,
he wasn't driving. He was just sitting there.
He was in his car. So when they come pull you over in your car and you ask the cop, listen, why did you pull me over? Whatever answer he give you, that's it. That's all. He can't say nothing else to you. You get what I'm saying? I pulled you over because your tail light's over. Oh, I pulled you over because you're not supposed to park here. You have to move your car. That's it. None of that. Where you going? Who you with? This and that. What's your name? Blah, blah. I don't need to give you none of that shit by law. I don't have to give it to you. You understand? They get you talking to trap yourself. And we don't know the law. And that's terrible. You get what I mean?
See, I think the cops don't even know the law.
If you're driving and the cop asks to see your driver's license, that's the law, is to produce your driver's license.
No. He's got to give you a reason.
Right?
He's got to have a reason why he pulled you over. That's the first thing.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying?
I think you stole it.
and then if you say no, I'm not giving it to you, then it's they have a reason to say, hey, he's hiding something.
That's right.
So it's two gray areas. Too much of a gray area.
It's not a gray area. If I'm driving my car and you pull me over and I ask you why you pulled me over, I pulled you over because you were speeding. Can I see your license registration? Here you go. I got no problem. Right. You understand? But they always ask you, where you coming from? Where you going? Who's that? Too, yeah. Who's sitting in the passenger seat of the car? It doesn't matter who's sitting in my fucking car. You pulled me over because I was speeding. That's it. That's all. I don't have to say nothing else to you. I have the right to remain silent. You get what I'm saying? Why do you think it's there? You get what I'm saying? So they sit there and go, well, who's that guy? This guy could be a fucking wanted criminal, as far as I'm concerned, sitting in my passenger seat. But it's none of your goddamn business. You understand what I'm saying? Because you pulled me over because I was speeding. But we don't know that, so we start talking. They want to see his license. I don't
know why they do that. Just fuck off. Like, just do what you gotta do. Why do you want more problems? You know, you see some of these videos online, and it's like, why go that extra step? Just do what you gotta do. Do your ticket, get lost.
Well, Jesse saw me get arrested, and two cops wanted to get me back out to fight me with cuffs on.
Yep.
There's like, oh yeah, get out of the car. I'm like, well, take off the cuffs. Yep. I'm not that dumb.
Like, you think you're tough?
You think I should get out of the car? I'm like, there's two of them waiting with cuffs on. I'm like, take the cuffs off. I guarantee you, I get out of the car. This would have been a whole new podcast right now.
and don't get me wrong. Them guys have to deal with a lot of shit. Like they deal with stuff more than they supposed to. You know, they're dealing with suicide people, murder
like
victims.
Said, man, it's a special job.
They like bartenders. They have to deal with everybody's bullshit. You get what I'm saying? And it takes a toll on you. And it takes a toll on them. And you know, like I said, you know, not all of them's all fucked up, but like I said, the procedures and what they've been trained a certain way, and it shouldn't be like that. And people talking about defunding the police, and I'm like, are you fucking crazy? Don't defund these motherfuckers. Make sure they got their goddamn money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
just reallocate the funds. Reallocate the funds to something that will be more educational for them, you know?
Roads.
All right. Go ahead, Carlos.
Oh, sorry, Carlos.
Go ahead, Jess.
So, like, that, you know, how you guys talk about how, you know, tell me why you pulled me over first and all that stuff, and I understand that. So I saw a video, and it was a gentleman being pulled over, and officer, hi, how you doing? Everyone seems polite. And he goes, "Do you mind if I see your driver's license?" And the guy goes, "Well, why'd you pull me over?" And he goes, "Do you mind if I see your driver's license so I know who I'm talking to, and I'll explain to you why I pulled you over?" And then, what's the problem?
But it was good though.
That way. It shouldn't go that way though.
But it was good.
But really, but why?
Just say why. By
Why?
law, they should
Because
be
once you give him your ID, he know who you are, and he can charge you with anything he want after that fact. You get what I'm saying? Because remember, you don't remember. Every time they lock you up, they never tell you why they're locking you up.
No, but
I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? They lock you up, and when you get to the station, next thing you know, you're being charged for aggravated assault, this, that, and this, and you know you didn't do none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? This is why you have to ask.
But then,
why
so what?
are you pulling me over?
So what's the difference? What's the difference giving them the ID? Not because if the same thing's going to happen anyway, then who cares? Just give them the ID.
Because now you control the situation. Because
you don't control shit, bro. They control the situation.
No,
all that happens is the thing goes to shit.
It doesn't go to shit because
I think it goes to shit.
It doesn't go to shit. What you pulled me over for? I pulled you over for this. Here's my license registration. No problem. Now, if you try, you got what I'm saying. So. And that's the end of the conversation. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing else to be said. Now, if I don't give you my ID and he won't tell me why, now he's telling me I'm here to trick you on some shit. You get what I mean? And I'm not going to let you trick me.
He's going to trick you no matter what, though.
You're assuming already without even knowing. So now are you?
But I got the right to know why he pulled me over, Jesse.
And he said, and he told you he was going to explain it to you as soon as he knew who he was talking to.
Okay, so you're telling me when you ran my plate and got my name when you pulled me over because. Oh, believe you me, they got the cameras that automatically read your plates, brother. That's why they pull people over. I don't know if you noticed that because if you got a suspended license, they know before they pull you over.
So then maybe they want to make sure it's the right guy. Who knows? But what's the
Jesse doesn't?
I've been through all this stuff. I'm telling you.
Jesse doesn't get pulled over by a car without camera. He gets pulled over by a guy on a bike. It's a true story. Yeah, he put his hand right on his window. Hey, buddy.
Boom. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but as you. Yeah, go ahead.
Jesse would have been like, "Stop me! You don't have my ID."
I just the big issue. I don't understand the big issue. That's all.
It's not.
Could it have went better? Because that video went to stupid shit. Now, if he would have given them the ID, and then who knows? I don't know. I don't know why the guy didn't want it. I don't understand. Like, if the cop asked me for my ID and told me that, I say, "Well, here's my ID."
If you have nothing to hide, do you feel like it's okay to give your ID? Is that how you guys would feel?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so. Let's play out your situation. He didn't give him the ID. Shit went sideways. He got to go to court. When his lawyers say, why was he arrested in the first place? Because they pulled him over. They pulled him over for a moving violation. So how did the moving violation turn into this? You understand? Because the cop didn't do his job properly. You see what I'm saying?
Asking me for ID,
he pulled you over. He's got to tell you why. You understand what I'm saying?
So what if he says you were go speeding or you blew through a fucking stop sign? You can still lie.
But see, that's my point. Once it's a moving violation, it stays to that content. Now, if he pulled you over and said license registration and you stepped on the fucking gas pedal, now you're being charged with fucking with attempted murder.
Evading,
you get what I'm saying?
No.
you using your car as a weapon, as far as they're concerned. Now that's a whole different charge. You get what I'm saying?
Why would I do that?
But this is what I'm saying. These are all the charges they can charge you with without telling you. So if you don't,
why would they do that?
But you need to know why they're pulling you over, bro. And once you do that, then you can control the situation.
Well, in today's day and age, is everything a little bit better now with cell phones and stuff that it can protect us a little bit?
Yeah.
I heard Siri. Is it true that Siri has you can tell Siri that there's you're getting pulled over and it somehow puts a recording system? Yeah, I saw some sort of
really?
Yeah, I saw that. No,
so you're pulled over.
I got a dash cam. I don't care.
That's going to be the new normal right now. You know what's going to be? The video camera is going to be everything.
We're going to be both videotaping each other.
Yeah, they come to do something. They ask you for something. You don't do it. They're gonna the rule's going to be let them go. We got it on video. If they got to review it, they review it.
Yeah,
that's the way it's going to go. It has.
When I saw that video, I felt bad for. I was like, the situation went nowhere where it should have went. It shouldn't have went where it went. Right in both areas, everything. But I was like, why did this happen? Who knows? I don't even know what the aftermath.
What video are you talking about?
It was a video on YouTube. I was looking up something else, and this popped up. So
most cops got body cams.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
So right there,
This
right
was
there.
this was a body cam, and it was a dash cam from the cop car.
Mhm.
So, and then at the end of the day, then I started looking it up. So, I looked up what are your rights as a person and if you're driving a motor vehicle and a police pulls you over, he has to, and you have to provide your driver's license when it's asked with your insurance.
That's right. And by law, he have to tell you why he pulled you over.
And he said he was going to.
After you give him his license. But here's the point. Why should I give you my ID after you claim that I did something wrong?
Okay, so
you get what I'm saying? Tell me what I did wrong for my ID.
But
you know what I mean?
So
who cares?
Say he doesn't know you, right? He doesn't know you.
I don't know him.
Just tell me why you pulled me over, though.
So what's the difference? I don't know him. He don't know me. Because he got a badge that makes him can dictate what's going on. No, it don't.
He's got a badge.
He's a police officer, so he's a police officer when he's coming up to your car, right? So he doesn't know you when he pulls you over. Let's say he doesn't, and he wants to know who he's talking to. Okay, so you have a driver's license. You give it to him, and what if he doesn't know you? What if he knows nothing about you, and he goes back to his car, sees that you're wanted for who knows what, and you have murder charge, and now he's going to think twice of how he approaches the car, right? If you've shot somebody before, I don't know, maybe he was just, they do it to protect
or
himself.
you got an assault charge on a police officer and he takes it back out on you.
Well, that's it. Well, and I'm not trying to say what one is right or wrong.
Knows.
I wasn't sure why.
I get what you're saying, but what you're saying, either way it comes, he can come to that same conclusion. You get what I'm saying? For you, like what you just explained, he can come to the same conclusion. I pulled you over. What did you pull me over for? I pulled you over because you were speeding. Can't see license registration. Now I got your license registration. I go back to the car. Now I found out you wanted for whatever. Now the whole different scenario is different now, right?
Yeah.
I get that.
I mean, what happened in the end, it was just like, it was just stupid. But I mean, if he would have handed him the driver's license, if he
you think it would have been different?
I don't know. It didn't happen, right? But I mean, when the police ask me for my driver's license, I don't question. I give it to them, right? I'm like, here you go. They run my name.
Here's the thing. So let's run the solo entire scenario. Jess, you're getting pulled over. I ask you for your license without you.
Any reason?
Don't want to give it to me.
Yeah.
I tell you it's because I want to know who I'm speaking to, and then I will tell you why I'm pulling you over.
Okay, here you go.
Would you give it to me?
Yeah.
Or I like me personally, I will say, well, okay, I'm Carlos. Here we go. Let's go. Tell me why.
What do you mean I'm why?
Are you the police officer or are you the guy driving?
No, I'm the driver. Let's say I'm the driver.
Okay. Well, you just said you're the cop. You're fucking around with us.
I know, but I'm not trained to be a cop.
Thank God.
Thank God. But
we'd all take a beating.
At that point, I would say, okay, well, I'll give you my name. Tell me why I got pulled over, and then I'll give you my license.
So what the fuck's the difference?
Usually when I get pulled over, I already know why. I know what I've done, right?
We all pretty much have. I'm like you. Last time I got pulled over, here's my license and registration. Thank you.
Have it ready, dude. Have it ready. The window's open this big. It's already sliding through.
You guys, why is it such a hot topic? Why? Like, what's the big deal? Why can't they just tell you why they pulled you over first?
Maybe they can. It's just what Bam is trying to tell us is we don't know that right. This is what he's pretty much trying to break down. Ask. That's what he's trying to say. You have the right to ask why, and they have
absolutely.
If you know you're wrong,
tell you right away. I see a lot of videos where the
it's because I always know.
Me too.
That's why.
And you know what I do ask?
Cops know too.
Whenever I give them my driver's license, I ask them, "Do you mind if I ask you why you're pulling me over?" As I'm giving it to them, and they tell me.
As you're passing it to them, though, right? As you're passing it to them, they tell you.
Okay, last time I got pulled over, I remember I waited for him to come into the window, and I said, "Can I go into my glove compartment to get my shit?" And he turned around and said, "Why you asking me that?" And I'm like, "Well, one, you're gonna think I'm gonna be hiding something, so I don't want my car to be torn up. Yeah. Two is I don't want to be shot, so I'm gonna wait until you get there and be like, nah. And I went into it.
What are you reaching for?
And I'm like, dude, man, I did this for your safety, and my safety. So there's no mistake. And the guy's like, why you asking me that? And I'm like, you're an idiot.
Because we've seen enough movies.
I hope you remember this face. You're an idiot cop. That one that pulled me over, asshole. Anyways, Bam, I want to know the difference because you've lived in New York City and you lived here for a good amount of time, both of them. The police. Are they more aggressive down in the United States than they are in Canada? What's the difference?
The states, they are. It's the whole the whole country. The whole country's got a whole different mental. You get what I mean? Canada, like you got some protests.
Nice.
No, really. Y'all got your protests and stuff like that going on in Canada, and I guess everybody have their own different experiences with the cops. My experience with the cops up here really haven't been that bad. You get what I mean? Like I said, with Jess, I get pulled over. I ask, he'll tell me why, and I'll be like, at that point. Oh, he pulled me over because I rolled through a stop sign. Oops, my bad. Here's my license. I'm apologizing to the cop. You get what I'm saying? Because he's that nice. But in New York, oh no.
What about that time in Kingston, Bam?
Hey, even then, it wasn't a bad situation. He waited till I came in the parking lot, pulled over, then came and asked me once I got out my car.
Okay, what about Crazy Horse?
Now that was a profiling situation, and we can't really get into details about that. You know what I mean? We can't get to details about that one. Now, honestly, he was profiling me because I was walking through the parking lot by myself, looking for my friend while my friend was doing other things they ain't supposed to be doing.
We don't know who that friend is.
Right. I'm gonna leave it like that. But so, I've had my experience. Most of my experiences in Canada has been very well. Like the cops are well-mannered, and most of the time they're in a good mood. You know what I mean? Like most cops up here say, hello, how you doing? Before they even ask you for your license and registration. Yeah. You get what I mean? And that right there changes the whole mood of whoever you are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing fine. Hey, you know.
Well, and in this situation, that's what the guy goes, hi, sir, how you doing today? Do you mind if I ask? He was super polite, which is why I didn't know why there was such a needy, and then and the only reason I'm really, because one of the guys that commented on a black gentleman said, defended the police officer, and that poor guy got ripped apart. He got ripped apart, and he goes, all he did was he said, hi, how you doing, sir? Do you mind if I have your driver's license? And then he says, the guy asked, well, why are you pulling me over? He's like, I just want to know who I'm talking to, and I'll be happy to explain it to you. And then it just went south. The guy got really defensive in the car, and then and then. So I mean, I don't know, and that's why I was just wondering.
You gotta ask yourself how many times that guy been pulled over this month. You know what I mean? That can also take a place. You know what I mean? If you're getting pulled over constantly by 12 different cops.
At the end of the day, I started looking into it because I was like, what is this? So the guy had no driver's license. He was suspended, and he didn't want the police officer to know that. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I guess that's
the bottom line is he was wrong. I agree with you. He was wrong.
But I mean, I just, I don't know. Yes, you could.
Come on, man. Why are picking on me?
I just didn't understand why everybody wants, everybody's so gung-ho about not giving the police officer the ID. I've never had an issue with it. But I mean, I've also never had some of the situations that some people have. I've had my share of these situations.
Here's a perfect scenario. Joe, you remember that video I sent you, the black dude from Somalia? And the cops was cops was harassing him. Like the guy is sitting on the street, and a cop is asking him for his ID, and he's like, "Why? I'm not doing that, and I'm sitting right here with my friends." He said, "Well, because you look like somebody who got a warrant." He said, "Really?" He said,
I saw that video. Yeah.
You look like somebody that's got a warrant. You get what I'm saying? So, why do I need to give you my ID? How about you give me your ID? You get what I'm saying? But so the cop, because he's a cop, he think he can do that because he thinks someone has it. You see what I'm saying? So they have to tell you why. And it turned out that this black guy he was harassing was a fucking FBI agent. You understand it? Off duty. This is the stereotype that's going on in that country.
But I like the way he handled it.
You get what I'm saying?
Let him pull up my wallet. Let him pull up. Let's check it out.
I saw the backpedaling after that, eh? They were like, what's your name? Here's my card. Yeah, I remember that.
But they thought they were so right that they can sit there and tell you, give me your ID because I think you somebody. No, I don't have to give you my ID because you think I'm someone. You understand what I'm saying?
Why go there? Why would they do that?
Because they think you don't know the law.
Okay, but see here, this is the only thing I'm wondering is instead of getting into this huge argument with them about it, because it doesn't end up good always, right? If you've done nothing wrong, wouldn't you want to just give me ID so we can leave me alone?
No, because now they think they could do it to everybody in the world. You understand? When they spoke,
they're doing it already.
Here's the deal: if you're going to do your job, do it right. Don't do it wrong. Don't sit there and mislead people.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Because that's what they're doing. They're misleading everybody. Oh, well, fuck. You're not allowed to tell me that. You got to give me a license. That's wrong.
You know what?
Okay.
There's also different ways to approach things too,
I
right?
just think, okay, so he didn't do his job right. I agree.
He
Okay,
crossed
so
the line.
you can complain like everybody else, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't want to go through that hassle for spending nights in jail. Just, I mean.
Well, but like I said, even if you didn't, here's the funny thing. If you didn't do nothing wrong and he's asking you for some ID and you didn't do nothing wrong, how is it that you still ended up just spending the night in fucking jail? Because he could sit there and fucking charge you for whatever the fuck he wants. You understand what I'm saying? Which he doesn't have the right to do.
But he was going to do it anyways then, right?
You see? But there's my point. So it's okay for them to do that?
I never said it was okay.
Well, you just said he's going to do it anyways.
Well, all right, guys, how about you just don't fucking get pulled over anymore?
I don't want to get
Wear your seatbelt.
Damn. I don't give a shit. I hope you both go to jail anyways. Fuck. It's ridiculous.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. All right. Everyone spent the night in holding cell. Carlos, you did too, no?
No, I spent a couple of hours.
Fucking rookie. Ugh. Get him, you know?
He took his jelly donut.
I think his sticker's expired. Get him, you know? That's ridiculous. On another little topic. Send me a message. I'll tell you where he lives, you know? But on another little topic. What about what's the deal? After all this went down, Black Lives Matter movement, this and that. I read a quick article that now the NFL is willing to accept Colin Kaepernick back into the NFL.
I saw that.
Would you want to go back after this? What's that, Carlos?
I go back just to be an asshole.
Just to take more knees or what?
Yep.
Carlos, would you go back?
Take out some knees.
Would I go back?
Yeah. You're Colin Kaepernick. You've been blackballed for a while. You tried to go through fucking some private workouts. Another black man dies. Another movement that he was supporting X amount of years ago that, cost him his NFL job. And now they're going, I guess we can let you play again. Would you now? Go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
No,
but is that what they're stating? What's their official statement? What's their official statement? It's not we're letting you back in because he was always allowed to come back.
Hold on,
really?
The way Joe said it, I would sue because you basically now have given me proof that because of my action, you have fucked my career.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
you didn't fuck my
because of
you blackballed me. You blackballed me.
You didn't blackball me because of my skills. You blackballed me. Period.
Yeah.
So I will be the new owner of the NFL.
He would be. That is an actual. Now of all the things that we've talked about over the last year and all the podcasts we've done about is he good? Which I think he still sucks. But that's a different fucking opinion. But it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is he was. You wanted to come back and try out, and everyone said, he's not that good. At the end of the day, there's X amount of quarterbacks. What? Fucking let's say over 60 quarterbacks. That's without a. 6 good ones. 6 good ones. So he couldn't even be the 60th player, not even a backup to a team, not even a third stringer.
Yeah.
And now that this movement happens, they now are backpedaling again and saying, well, now we're open up for him to come try out for a team. I would be fucking furious. That's all I'm saying.
The way you stated it, Joe, 100% go back and sue.
They backpedaling because they ignored what he was talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
They ignored because it's been there, bubbling and about to come up about the surface. It's been going on for decades, and he's talking about something that's been going on. And to be honest with you, the smartest thing to do was let him take the fucking knee. It would have passed. You understand what I'm saying? Then they could have got rid of him, huh?
What was their official statement?
They did let him take the knee.
They
right now they're saying sorry. We
there is no official statement
because it's not. We're letting them come back and play.
No. But now there's teams interested, and Roger Goodell actually apologized. Didn't Roger Goodell apologize?
He apologized. Apologize for what is my question? We should have listened to him. We should have let him play. What was it? I just don't know what it was.
I don't know the details.
I think they was too harsh on the man for what actions he was doing, which relatively had nothing to do with his whatever Joe says his playing abilities. You get what I'm saying? Y'all should have just let him do it. It would have passed and been done. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that they blackballed him and treated him like this, and exiled him from the NFL, then people had the nerve. It was so bad to the point where people was protesting against Nike because they sponsored them.
That's right.
You understand?
Hold on. There were teams that let him try out.
Oh yeah.
There were teams that did let him shoot. Seattle.
Yeah, they did it. I saw that. They went to
is that a political stunt though? They went to see him. No, they went to see his workout. They didn't let him try out on the team, bro. It was a private workout.
That workout, yeah.
He had a private workout with the Seahawks.
No,
a bunch of teams went. There was a couple teams that went.
Yeah, teams went to his workout. He didn't go to their stadiums.
I'm pretty sure that some teams offer him. I think even Green Bay offer him a tryout.
I don't know what news report. That's fake news, bro.
Either or. But it's still.
Did my dad tell you this?
You reading the Toronto Star again?
The hatred went beyond the NFL to the fact of now they mad at Nike for sponsoring the man. You understand what I mean? They burning Nike stuff and so on and so on. And to be honest with you, as a black man, I could tell you, I've seen it coming. Y'all didn't see it coming because if you think about it, what is Nike bestseller ever?
Jordans.
It's because of that black man. That company was what it is. You understand?
Absolutely.
Of course they're gonna sponsor this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So y'all should have seen that coming. So people got mad, started burning shit. I'm like, oh, you fuck crazy? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? He didn't even want Nike in the first place. And, you know.
So, but see, so you, Bam, you're Colin Kaepernick today. I am a owner of X team, whatever team it is, and I'm asking you to come try out. How do you feel today in his shoes? Now, after all this bullshit, it took another man to be shot by a cop, which was his original statement from the beginning. Now wouldn't it be like, dude, really, man? Really?
You know what? If he'd be an idiot not to go because what did he stand up for in the first place? You get what
I think if he doesn't go, there's a bigger statement.
Now, see, this is the thing. I stood up. You got rid of me. Now that you acknowledge what's going on, I'm going to make sure my presence is back there. You get what I'm saying? Because
now he comes back in the NFL. He shits the bed.
Well, that's on, but that's on him. But that's on him. It's not that he shit the bed because he was protesting. He shit the bed because he sucked as a fucking quarterback. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. I get it.
The whole reason for him being thrown out of that motherfucker is for the fact that he took a knee, and everybody's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Blah blah blah. This and that. You're disrespecting the flag. You're disrespecting the army." Blah, 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 all this.
I'm happy you brought that up. I'm happy you brought that up. I want to ask these two guys on the bottom here, guys. Drew Brees brought up the fact that he thought that Colin Kaepernick disrespected the army and blah blah blah, and he took a whole lot of slack for it.
The balls.
A balls on who?
On Drew Brees. Why would he even bring that up? I saw that.
I agree. I'm
like, why? In all these times, what's going on out there? Yeah. Why would you bring that up about disrespecting the flag? Get that out of here. Like, don't talk about that right now. That's
but okay, I 100% agree with you. But do you think that you can't have that feeling? Like, are you not allowed to have it as a Drew Brees?
Yeah.
Tread carefully, right? Your delivery is what's most important of what you say, right? What you say is only 10% of what you're saying. 90% of what you say is the way you approach it.
Okay.
And he sounded very assertive, and he didn't sound right. So my point is, leave that out.
I get it. I get it.
It's not important right now.
It was a tweet, Carlos. Yes.
So how can you interpret how he was saying it, Carm? It's a tweet.
Well,
the original statements. How can you?
No. It was actually an interview. I saw him live.
It was a tweet
and an interview. But then
the interview came after all the players started bombarding him.
A follow up to it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I don't know who this man is. No. Hold on. I don't know who he is.
He's a white quarterback. You don't know, but you know who Colin Kaepernick is?
I know why. Because I'm with it. I don't know who he is. I don't
Top
know who
3 quarterback of all time, but you know who Colin Kaepernick is?
Don't care because I don't watch sports. You know this, guys.
I don't fucking with you. Go ahead.
You know, I don't watch sports, but the man is entitled to his opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's entitled to his opinion. Now he might be a little misguided on his opinion. I feel, personally, because I don't think Kaepernick taking a knee disrespects the flag in any form or fashion.
We get that,
and that's your opinion, right? So
yes, but that's what the understanding of why he took the knee is the fact that he's like, yo, we need to bring some fucking, you know what I mean, awareness to what's going on with these police officers and that.
Yeah.
Now, if people can't look past that knee of what he's doing,
it's not about looking past the knee. It's the fact that he took the knee during the national anthem.
Now, he actually the first time he did, he sat. He sat through the anthem.
Okay, but he's famous for the knee. He's not famous for sitting, but yeah.
During the national anthem, but let me ask you a question. The national anthem do not represent the military of the United States. You understand? The national anthem is the country anthem. That's like saying, "Oh, Canada represents the military of Canada." It does not. You understand? It represents the people.
Everyone.
You understand? That anthem represents the people of the country. He's taking me to the fact that this is the country that treats me like shit. You understand? Because the military got their own goddamn anthem. Believe you me, hoorah, all that shit. They got their own fucking code. You get what I'm saying? You see? So when they sit there and try to combine the two, it's just fucking hypocrisy, in my mind.
Well, look, Drew Brees apologized for what he said, right?
He shouldn't have.
So he realized I should have shut the fuck up and not said a word about that.
He should have.
He realized that.
But do you understand that Colin Kaepernick? We always tell that sports athlete has to make a statement, right? And they have a platform, which in this time was millions of people on television and tens of thousands of people in the stadium for him to take this knee. So you can't really be angry at him to make the statement that he did and how he did it. I just think that everyone's entitled a bit of their opinion. I don't think he was hating or had any hate towards Colin Kaepernick's knee. He was just saying, I feel this way. And the poor guy got jumped on, and he had to apologize. I don't think he really wanted to, but he had no goddamn choice. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day, right?
So look, so here's my point, Joe. I just want to make a statement here. So I'm talking about delivery, right? He used words such as disrespecting the flag. Who's been saying that? Out there.
Don't get me started about that damn flag.
Politicians. Let's not even use a name. Politicians are saying that.
Trump,
right? But forget Trump. Politicians
in general.
And that's the thing. So that's why I'm talking about delivery. Frame it a little bit differently. To have a different angle. Say your opinion, but don't use those words that they've been using. That's just gonna cause people to react the same way they reacted to politicians. Like he was stupid. He was stupid by the way he delivered it.
Right? As soon as you type it in and hit send, you're screwed. Could have been a spare.
Well, that's why. Be smart about what you type.
I agree.
Be smart about what you type.
And his age, what, 40, 41? Come on, don't be stupid at this point. You've seen people deteriorate and destroy their careers over Twitter and Facebook. So it's like you use your brain. It's a bad move, bad timing. It was obviously done on his own time because it was a tweet. It wasn't a question that was asked towards him.
That's right.
It was
So he created his own next, man.
Hold on,
like I said.
What are you say, Carlos?
I'm going to throw some logs into my fire right now. And I fucking despise the fact of Kaepernick and this whole entire movement thing. That really, hold on. Listen to this.
I'm listening.
It was a preseason game.
Yeah.
He sat in the back
while
the anthem was playing. A cameraman, by accident. Kaepernick did not goddamn plan this shit. It all happened by a fluke. A cameraman caught him.
No, don't start these rumors.
And then afterwards, he said, okay, you don't want me standing for the flag? I'll take a knee. The NFL was okay with that knee. And all I said is, bye-bye career.
But now it's coming back, bro. It's coming back to San Fran.
I'm going to let you white guys handle that one. I'm not even going to get into that one.
So you guys heard it here first on Shooting the Shit podcast. Carlos said that this whole protest started by accident. A cameraman. Carlos is breaking news, guy. Breaking news.
C. Los. Remember the name. C. Los.
Breaking fake news.
God damn. CNN had nothing on this mother.
No, I find that quarterback, he has the right to his opinion, which that's what the country's about. Yeah. Not everybody's going to agree, but let everybody speak their mind. You get what I mean, and get whatever they got off their chest.
It doesn't matter what you say or what you type. There's going to be two sides that are fighting.
Of every coin. I agree with you there, Jesse. I agree.
It just sucks. When you're a big name, people are going to attack you, right? You have X amount of millions of followers. It is what it is,
Unfortunately, I mean,
But it is what it is.
Just get along.
I don't know. That's why we all need to be drunk. Come on, brocation with us. We'll fix all your problems.
There you go.
The only knee. I'm sorry. I hope Dougie is listening to this. The only knee I ever accepted was the one he did over the garbage can in the morning when he was that was the only knee I liked. He
wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that weekend.
We had a great weekend.
If I take a knee, I'm not coming.
Yeah, you're going down, bro. You're going down like Kaepernick's career. Anyways, I want to let people know we have a few other interviews coming up. So here's one of them. This is DJ Ivy from Nova Scotia, Halifax. This guy's the man, won a bunch of awards. He's coming on Monday, June 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Check it out live on YouTube and Facebook. We have our boy over here. Bam, is this your boy?
Yeah, that's my boy Laba Ranks, man. 90s forever, man.
This guy's old school. I love his videos. Check it out. I posted the videos up on our page. Check him out. He's that's Thursday, 8:50, July 2nd, right after Canada Day. Hopefully some of us are not too goddamn hungover, if you know what I mean.
For real.
Then we have a cool one coming up. This is on the 5th, July 5th, 8 p.m. We're having the first ever on Shooting the Shit. We're going to have a MC battle. Snapdragon versus Fats. This is going to be live. Bam. We got the beat today. Bam's got to send it to him soon. And
they actually have it too, but I'm going to send it to him too.
Cool, perfect. So this is going to be hot. This is going to be the first time ever. The beat's done by Cato Crates. So Cato Crates is the man that produced the beat. We're actually interviewing right after this battle. So this is going to be definitely some good stuff lined up, man. So what about you guys? You guys have anything hot for Canada Day, pre-Canada Day? Any plans or nope? COVID fucked it all up?
No. Everything's canceled, so it's...
nothing happening for phase 2?
Whose house are we going to drink then? No?
Do it.
You know what? Go to Mooney's Bay. Go to Mooney's Bay, man.
Yeah, and then have cops ask me for my license. No, thank you.
I'll just give them mine. I don't care.
It is what it is. We get him. Jesse's the one volunteering. He's over there.
Yeah, I'll just give him mine. Yeah, here's my license.
Like, sir, why are you asking me my ID? Like, dude, you have 40 beer cans around you.
Well, I'm distracting him. You guys can clean up all the beer.
Fuck that, man. I'm just going to dig them up. Anyways, we want to end today's show with a video. Bam, you want to tell us about the video?
Yeah, my man Andre from Moscow, Russia, been bugging me to get with his boy Capilana and shit like that. So he got the beat. We got the verses together. And I put the video together and shit, international hip hop, dog.
It's sweet track. Guys, really love shooting the shit with you. Check out this video, boys. Peace, man.
Everybody take it.
Этот рэпчик летает в уши, как мячик Орландо Мэджик. Это кубету, смотрите на бейджик. Тушите свечи, стиль не дает осечек. Все безупречен, и это точно подмечено. Это брат, как самый лютый драк. Как рой диких пчел или свора собак. Ставчик настоящий, его не покажет ящик. Только андер однозначный, только прокачанный. Приколоченный, взорванный, не разбагаженный. Я бы ебашенный где-нибудь на пляже, нахуй. Не могу молчать, музыка должна качать. Стучится в твои уши, дабы твою душу ушатать. Эти районы спальные хранят в себе тайны, которые всплывают в хрониках криминальных. В отмороженных подземельях, где снег не тает, в глубине бетонных окраин, в лабиринтах подвальных. От этого не застрахован гражданин начальник. Ставчик на подаче летит тебе прямо в ебальник. На репите пассажира автозака, заряженный рэпак, клик-клак, motherfucker. What?
Click-clack, motherfucker. Bamboo and Capilana together, that's a hit. Be that Russian banger, I'm on my New York shit. You motherfuckers looking nervous, need to get the grip. So what you scared of this underground hip-hop shit? We got them flows that shows how they bodies decompose. With them body toes that leaves a bloody nose. Now it's time to know we international. We cross the borders and seize the bang with the flow. I'm gutter, well connected with my brother. Whenever I want, believe nigga I can touch it. It's my turn to flex. Whip up the set, get that respect, put you niggas in check. You can't stop the game cause it's Russian roulette. And I'm popping off shots like a Vietnam vet.